up, guys? You could be right here, and I'm back with another video, guys. And today we're talking Supergirl season 2. So say what you guys want about this season. Oh, it's over dramatic with all the characters. Monel is the whole storyline. Not enough Supergirl. I think we can all agree that the best character so far was Superman in the original 2 episodes. Tyler Hoechlin, while not being the best Superman ever that we've seen on the screen, on live action, played him pretty well, and he might be the ultimate Clark Kent besides Christopher Reeves. But basically, guys, he's coming back for the finale, episode 22. I think that airs around May 23rd or 22nd. Yeah, May 22nd, the day before The Flash. So, yeah. What does this mean for the show? So, not only is it going to be cool to see him come back, I hope it's just not kind of like, oh yeah, I'm showing up, you have an issue, we need to help together. I hope it's for a different reason. Maybe, just maybe, we can get a Lex Luthor that will team up with Lillian Luthor, with Cadmus and all that. That would be interesting. But yeah, so before I talk about maybe a couple theories or what's going to happen in the finale, let's just talk about how Superman was when we first met him. So obviously this Superman's basically just a Supergirl, but a little powerful, uses his powers for longer, more experience, and probably knows a trick or two that she doesn't. So it's going to be cool to see him. He's kind of like a mentor to Kara in the show. So it'll be definitely interesting to see how those characters react. Will he come back for season 3? Will this be a send-off to his character? Because if you guys don't know, obviously you know Henry Cavill plays Superman in the DCEU, and they don't really like the characters overlapping. That was a big issue, trying to get Deathstroke back for the past couple seasons. Now they are getting him back for one episode here. But it might not be permanent, just to do the fact that Joe Manganiello will be playing Deathstroke in upcoming DCEU films, and then it's a bunch of controversy between all the characters you use. That's why we haven't got a Batman on the DC TV shows yet, or like Aquaman or anything like that. That's why, because they didn't want to do that, because then we're kind of running the issue where there's 2 different Flash. So I don't think they really want to do that, but I'm perfectly fine with it. I like the TV show Flash, and Ezra Miller's Flash looks freaking cool too. I have a video on Ezra Miller's Flash and my my little like speculation and some of the stuff we saw in the trailer, kind of a breakdown of that. That will be in the link below. That'll be, I did a Ezra Miller's Flash breakdown. So yeah, but guys, back to Superman here. I think it'd be cool. Obviously, it could be multiple things. We're not sure who the main villain for the season is right now. Obviously, we've had 2 main plot lines of villains. Obviously, with the Cadmus, which actually was part of season 1 as well. So they could be an overlapping villain, and finally beating them in season 3 would be rewarding. But would that be too long with all these characters? Because it would be a little rushed if they decide to get into all these characters. And we also have Mon-El's mom and the rest of the Daxamites. Now, could they be teaming up? I highly doubt it, because totally different goals and totally different mission. But here's my take on it. I think the Daxamites should just be the villain for the rest of this season, and we can sprinkle in a couple of Cadmus stuff. While Cadmus is not the best villain, nowhere near the closest to the best villain that we've gotten so far on the CW show, and to be honest, they're probably the best on Supergirl, but that's not really saying that much, because to be honest, season 1 villains were good, but they weren't great, and now the Daxamites, there's a lot to improve upon, but they do have a connection to the characters that Cadmus does not have. So obviously, I didn't think this was necessary to make its own video, but Lena Luthor, the actress that plays her, was is being confirmed to be a season regular for next season, which means that her character will carry over to next season, which means her mother's character could carry over the next season, and it would just seem like a lot, because they have a Kryptonite. They could obviously get another Metallo. They have Cyborg Superman. We don't really know Jeremiah's fate, so he could still be working for them, and he is kind of he's enhanced, if you want to say. And they have a lot of technology and stuff. And also, I think it'd be cool if we could get a Lex Luthor on the Supergirl, so we could get a huge arc with that could be the season 3, just a Luthor season 3 villains. That'd be awesome. And also, I don't want them to rush. Don't rush it. Don't try to get rid of the Daxamite thing in 1 episode and then Cadmus, or don't try to do 2 different plot lines, and it'd be really overcrowded and probably not work out that well. So yeah, so I think Superman could be returning to just help Kara with the Daxamites if they come down when we get a whole battle. That would be interesting to see him come back, lend a hand, something like that. Or he could be there on his own personal mission. Maybe he's going to write a story and he's just in town and something happens. Maybe he's gone on a lead and he has Supergirl for help and it relates to the finale. Or could it be a last second thing where Superman comes to town and he's like, we need to go, or something like that. It could be a last second thing. They confirmed that he's going to make an appearance in the episode. episode. They didn't say it's going to be the whole episode. So could it be like a last second cliffhanger, or could it just be him saving the day, or on his personal mission? So guys, make sure you comment down below what you think Superman could be returning to National City for. And in my opinion, it's most likely just going to be helping Kara defeat the main villain, or whoever is the main villain at that point, because we're not really sure. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.